Beautiful. How we doing today, fellas? How goes it? How goes it? Let's get the Discord ping. There we go. All right. Before we do any fishing, we're going to go ahead and do our experiments real quick. But hopefully today we can get my hermit crab up to level 100 because he's like level 98.5 or something. So I'm hoping that through XP share we can get that done. Yo, what's good, Vix? How you doing today, bro? Boom. Sorry for not getting on stream lately. Hey, no worries, man. I know real life stuff comes first. No worries, dude. Yo, what's good, voiceless? What's up, Voxity, Mr. Dead? AR, how we doing? How we doing? Boom, boom. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. Got a burning text earlier from a rag loot share. Bro, somebody loot shared one from me yesterday. And like, one person loot shared that, one person loot shared Chain of the End Times. And I dropped another Chain of the End Times. That's like 7 that I've dropped now. And that's the only thing I've gotten. I did drop one Brimstone Handle, but those are actually worth less than the Chain of the End Times, which is kind of crazy. I guess not too many people are worrying about making Flaming Flays, or the drop's too common to be worth much. But when I dropped it, it was only a mil, so it was like kind of abysmal. But it is what it is. We will have Paul in a couple days, so my goal is to get as much bestiary as we can before then. I would like to get maxed before then, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I need 240 fiery scuttlers, so doubt we'll be able to do that. Have to be like a 12-hour stream for the next 2 days, so probably not gonna put myself through that. But we'll have some fishing to do after Paul in that case, because I'll probably just take a break and do Paul while he's here. I just tried to click that in the wrong order. That's awkward. But what was he saying? Tiki Mask Vest, right? Festive or sub for it? Festive generally. I mean, if you need Sea Creature Chance, then go for that, but generally festive. It's good, Sir Kane. I've had crazy RNG on experiments recently. Yeah, I saw that in the Flex channel, bro. It's cooking. First Strike 5, like, I still haven't dropped one of those. That would be epic. Is it possible to open the sus red gift? I don't think so. I mean, if it is, then that'd be kind of crazy. But we found all the regular items like that are inside of the NPC, so I would assume that's everything. Bro just failed counting simulator. Real, dude. Crazy but true. Well, there's something. See if we can find that. There it is. Chance 5. Okay. I doubt that's worth too much. I think do I already have that? I do, yeah. I think that's only like 12 mil or something. But we'll take whatever we get. That is a bit of coinage. Yeah, it's like 13 mil. Alright. It's not too bad. Run it back. How much overflow enchanting do you have? I'm at about 520 mil. I don't know. It probably just showed up there at the bottom, but we'll check after this one if I remember. Yo, what's good, Sean? How you doing, bro? Think I lost my loyalty. Uh-oh. Also got Cubism 6 today. Dang, GG. Yeah, I dropped, I've had pretty good RNG this week too. I mean, we dropped Looting 5 last stream. I dropped Venomous like the day before, or I guess 4 days before. And then, yeah, we just dropped Chance 5. So, I mean, each one is a 2% chance, and there's so many of them that it's like pretty valid odds, I think, right? I think that's how it works. Yo, Kurdish with the follow on Twitch. Thank you so much. Again, boys, if y'all are on Twitch, hit that follow. If you're on YouTube, hit that sub. We just hit 23,000 subs, by the way. I haven't been able to say anything on stream, but we hit 23K. Let's go. So we only got 7K left, the red name. Massive double hues. Yesterday, I got First Strike 5 and Siphon 5. Dang, dude. That is pretty mad. 2 in a day. Let him cook. Let the mans cook. I didn't look again. I have 880 mil total, so like 750 mil overflow. That is a decent amount. I mean, I know there's people out there with billions. I didn't do experiments for probably a year after I got Enchanting 60. Before they added RNG meter, I was just like, didn't do anything. But once they added RNG meter, I've been trying to do it a bit more often, because I mean, it is just like pretty high chances to make over 10 million coins for very little effort. So pretty valid. Yeah, that was 770 mil, I think. Oh, wait. Let me pop this. Yeet. Nice. Yep, 770 mil. Not getting on your stream? Hey, man. No worries. We all go through, what's the word? What is the word? There's, like, loops, you know? We all go through loops. It's like, sometimes we're in the loop of watching stream, and sometimes we're not. That's just how it is. No worries whatsoever, man. I am here for your convenience, not the other way around. Throwing XP bottles up. It lets me, like, swap to experience. Swap to something with experience before it lands. So then I get more XP out of it, you know? Ding, ding, ding. Started school, that's why. I gotcha. Yeah, there was a lot of people on spring break last week, which was good time for the hunting thing to happen, you know? If they're gonna set a time for hunting to go down, that was the time to do it for sure. Alright, nothing good out of that one. Let's see. Do this. No. Boom, boom. Thank you. Yeah, that didn't really... That wasn't great. I'm gonna grab one of these. Alright, last one. And then we're on to fishing. So if you guys are fishing 47 or higher and you want to help out, I would greatly appreciate it. I've been trying to do some of this fishing off camera. And the problem is, specifically with fiery scuttlers, people just kill them so fast. And I can't get loot share. It's like they kill their own before the 5-second cooldown is up. So it's like there's a cooldown, if y'all didn't know, for legendary sea creatures and higher, where the person who spawned it gets to do damage for 5 seconds and everybody else's damage is like 1% of what it would normally be. So I don't do enough in those 5 seconds. They kill them before those 5 seconds are up, and I don't do enough in those 5 seconds to be able to get loot share. So I'm just kind of screwed on that. Also, yo, what's good, Hoover? Fishing 50. All right, W. Let's go. I almost clicked wrong again. We do a little trolling. I got an aquamarine dye. No way, Vix. What the heck? That is crazy. That is actually mad. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Always down for fishing. #1 skill. That is fair. That is fair. Celeste dye _ right? Yes. There we go. What you doing today? We are going to be doing some fishing. We're trying to catch Ragnaroks, and fiery scuttlers is the big one. I should max witches today, and we're going to try and max fiery scuttlers soon. Like, we're not going to get that today because I need 240 kills. That's not happening in one day for sure. I also need 50 Ragnaroks, so I would like to get to 25 today. So we have up to 75, and then I don't know. Tomorrow there's maintenance, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Let's do this. I don't think I swapped to that in time. It's all good. Run it back. All right. Any chance 5s in here this time? Yo, what's good? Prenumerera. I probably butchered that. I definitely butchered that. But I hope you're having a good day. On my Iron Man, I would have made billions if it was a regular profile. Yep. Yep. How much does aquamarine dye go for? It's got to be up there. Should have asked for power 7. Real. If I get another chance 5 and I could have asked for power 7, it's gonna be yikes. We'll do that. All right then. Nothing out of that one. All good. We got our Titanic back. Okay. Let's see if we can get something going here. There's 18 people in this lobby. I'm gonna warp. Boom. Only 315 mil somehow. Let's see. Here we go. Yes. W hotspot. W hotspot. All right. There's a fishing speed one here. I'm gonna do this. Yo, let's go flame. Blue cheese goblin omelet is 120 mil. That is insane. And of course it disappeared the second I started. Typical. Okay. Had to buy a new one. Oh, what happened to the old one? Oh, did you sell it afterwards? Lol. do this one. That will do. Boom. Oh, there's a scuttler right off the bat. W. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Do this. Alright, guys. If you want scuttler bestiary, it's right here. Come and get it. Doing all my magnifying swaps. Yay. No drops. But that is a good way to start off. That is a very good way to start off. We can keep doing that. That would be epic. Because again, I'm on 50 Ragnaroks. So the goal is 25 of those today. I will max witches though. What bait? Whale bait. For sure. Just unlocked Crimson Isle. What should I buy? If you just unlocked it, there's not really much you can do. I'm gonna be honest. There's like, you can do dojo and you can do trophy fishing, and that's it, pretty much. Everything else kind of requires a hype for the most part. It's, but honestly, most of it's not even worth doing that much. Except for Kudra. That is the only big thing, really. Like, you can do the Crimson Isle mini bosses and all that, but for that, like, hype is a lot more helpful. And like, they don't make a ton of money. I mean, it's not bad. Like, magma urchins make a bit, and then you can actually sell the drops now instead of having to craft them into their upgraded version. But boom. Took him. Yay. Oh yeah, let me check on aquamarine dye. How much is that? Aquamarine. It is currently 300 million. So it wouldn't have been billions, but still, it would have been a lot of money. Good random, how you doing, bro? What's up, what's up? Yeah, but today's goal, again, we'll max sea witches. I think we'll get that in the first hour, honestly. I need like 100 of them. Maybe a little longer than that, but yo, what's good, explosives? There we go. I remember this time. Didn't try to put a C in there. Schmack. Alright, so we have 4 now. So we got room for 2 more people. Again, today's goal is Ragnarok, so we do require fishing 47 smile, but we got a lot of bestiary to go. The missed opportunity. It is what it is, man. But the real question now is, what do you put it on? Because on Iron Man, you might as well apply it, right? I mean, I guess you could make the talisman out of it. That's a valid option, but probably better to do a an armor piece. But it's gonna look weird as just one armor piece, probably. I don't know. Maybe you do like whatever your dungeon set ends up being. Do the leggings, so it'll be like diamond helmet, chest plate, and then the leggings will look like diamonds, kind of. That type beat. But anywaysers. Dang, Flamer's got a burnt text. I should probably buy one of those. I really should. You know what? I'm gonna do it, actually. Let's do it. Alright, I've been putting this off for too long. Let's do it. AH search, burnt texts. It's only 32 mil. That's not too bad, actually. There we go. 1 burnt texts. Let me grab this. And then let's grab our pet, make it so I can see him. Burnt texts. So now you will notice that I currently have 313 fishing speed, 95.3 sea creature chance. So we are down pretty rough. I need to get this up to 320 because we're using whale bait, so I'll have max fishing speed from the 30 extra fishing speed you get from that. But what we're gonna do to upgrade this is we are going to grab my gold magma fish that I've been saving up this whole time. We're gonna do this. 1, 2. Hellfire rod. So basically what this does is this is gonna give us 15 fishing speed and like a little under or a little over 5 sea creature chance. So that is like basically exactly what we need. So now we have 100% sea creature chance and 327 fishing speed. Plus, because of that burnt text now, we get the extra double hook chance. I accidentally despawned him, but we get 5 double hook chance from this thing. So major W's. The only thing that we could really do now that's beneficial for fishing is get like bobbin time and maybe just like keep starring these, but we don't really, they don't give sea creature chance based on the stars you have on it. So the only thing we can really do is get bobbin time on our gear and then start swapping our enrichments back to something a little more helpful like magic finds, basically, just so we can get more drops. But for now, this is pretty good, and I don't plan on fishing too much longer, so we're not really going to worry about bobbin time for the time being. But that's pretty epic. That's a pretty solid fishing setup, I would say. I'll just keep it near my 2 cyclamen die. Fair enough. Selling 100 mil worth of pets worth if I'm buying Fermento armor. I wouldn't recommend it. It's never really a good idea to sell, like to liquidate so you can buy something else. I would say just do whatever money making method you've been doing until you can afford to buy the Fermento gear. It's always going to be better that way. Just always better. Why do I have 0 mana? Heck W. Alright, give me one moment. I think we've partied before, I'm pretty sure. Did I spell it wrong? I don't think so. Trolling. Just the pets I don't use much and don't need. I mean, they do give magic find, though, from your pet score is the thing. So, you know. That. Doot. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. We're going over here. But yeah, I mean, even the ones that you don't use, they do still count for magic finds. Boom. Wait, where are we going? Sorry, I'm trolling. I'm not paying attention. Alright, let's see. I think we'll be full after this. I think this is the last one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Might never want to sell pets that you might want to use in the future. Yeah, true. True. And see, of course I get here after it's gone. Typical. Could also get 10-10 on the rod. I'm not going to invest in attributes. Attributes just are not worth it. Wait, where are we going? That's not the one, right? This is here, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Making sure. We're good. Oh, red got double hook chance. Very pog. Where is it at? My waypoint isn't showing up. Negative 360, negative 423. So that would be just straight this way. Aha, I do see it. It's right under spawn. Comprendo. Carrying on. I just started mining and just gambled a Glaciite Golem pet. Oh my goodness, hold up. Gib. Gib. I need the bestiary. Gib. Please. Please. Bang. Yes. How many is that? Yo! We just lose scared a Scuttler shell. GG. Very pog. Casual 40 mil. And I didn't even spawn it. Let's go. That's the second one I've dropped. So the first one I used. So that one's actually profits. Very pog. 40 mil. We take those. Just started mining. Just gambled a Glaciite Golem. I started this and I didn't finish it. I got epic now. I'm grinding for 24 amalgamations and 100 mil to get the legendary. Oh goodness. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're on Iron Man, that's probably the play. But what is the recipe for those? For these guys? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. There is a thunder. He wants to murder me. What do I do with a pet page of rare Enderman pets? I would just sell them to George because they're not useful like at all. But I'm doing good, random. Thank you for asking. Glad you're doing good. Guess I'm completing Rift now. It's so confusing. Thankfully, you can do exclamation Rift in the chat and the Rift guides will pop up. So if you need help with it, I did make some Rift guides when it came out. Oh, server reboot moment. Whatever are they doing that for? What's max double hook chance? I think I have it outside of Marina. Depends on inside Marina, I guess, how much sea creature chance you can get. Something like that. Okay, morphing everybody over to here. Should I grind M4 or M5? M5, it's easier to find a party for sure. So, probably that. Plus, I think it makes more money now than M4 from what I've heard. Legion just cooks. Plus, you get more cat eye levels. So, it's W's all around. Do you want penguins in Skyblock? I mean, there is a penguin pet, but... I mean, if penguins are coming out with the Glaciate Lake update, then I would be glad to have the Glaciate Lake update. Sure, man. Boom. What you saving up for? So I am trying to save up for the Artifact of Control. That is my big spending points right now. That is where all of the coinage is going to go. But it's going to be a while because those are like 4.5 billion now, which they were 7 billion not too long ago. So I'm glad they've dropped in price a bit, but you know, it could be worse. Boom. They'll provide use beyond beliefs, beyond your understanding. Crazy. Penguins are just going to be like magical creatures, like unicorns. How to enable player view in Badlion? I think it's just Skyblock and then is it profile? Or is it player? Let's see. Yeah, player viewer right there. Turn that on. What's that artifact? I just watched on play, so there's some specific stuff I don't remember. So it is the most expensive artifact in the game. It's only acquirable from Shin's Auction. Yeah, Shin's Auction. And so they only give out 10 a year. And they go for crazy amounts of money because there's just a bidding war on them every Skyblock year. So I'm hoping I can get one for a little cheaper than that, but it's doubtful. Does Rift make good money early game? Yes, it is very nice. It is quite valid. What mod shows Bonzo Mask and Phoenix Pop Timer? I don't know. Because that one is not in VLC. Alright, I guess we'll go over here. Never mind. Back up here then. Treasure chance. Just go ham. Like at this point, it doesn't really matter what hotspot it is. It's not worth like teleporting around trying to find a better one. Just because like the only thing that really helps is double hook chance, and it's like a 1 in 5% or 1 in 5 chance that it's gonna be double hook. So does it give you something besides magical power? I think it doubles. I think it doubles how much your votes count for. I think that's what it does, if I remember correctly. Something like that. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff. And then let me throw that back in here. We're gonna wardrobe swap back. Hop on the drip. Reset. There we go. Fishing 54. Let him cook. Is 16 max double hook chance? I have 11. But I should be getting another 2 from the helmet right now. So, I'm trying to think. That would mean I'm at 13, but then I only have double hook. And without like, I guess in lava, yeah, because Giant Rod isn't in lava. How are you getting 16 though? What am I missing? Because I have double hook 4. So I'm missing 1 double hook from that. That would be up to 14. Double hook spot. Yeah, that's fair. Which, I mean, if you're lava fishing in the Crimson Isle with Ammonite Pet, that gives a lot of double hook chance too. But guess I'm following the guys now. This is the way. But I mean, only if it's helpful, which should be. Smile. Those are like some of my most viewed videos are the Rift guides. Kind of what I'm known for, so hopefully it's helpful. Dude. Yo, scuttlers. Bam, 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 bam. Let's do this. Do. But yeah, I got the pet item now. We just upgraded to that. Just now. Kind of crazy that until I have max glaciite powder, I'll need 3 drills on my hotbar at all times. That is a lot. That is a lot. Dude. Yeet. Hello. Oh, what's going on? Bro has all the Jerry helmets. Crazy. Yo, it's good night. How you doing, bro? Dude, let's see. Where are we going now? Ew, definitely not in there. Let's see. What am I missing? Subnautica 2 multiplayer feature is confirmed. I feel like that was confirmed a while ago. That's been a while, has it not? Do. I maxed the bestiary yesterday at loss of sleep. Oh goodness. The grind is real. Yeah, I still have a little ways to go. It's really scuttlers. I just need scuttlers so bad, man. The scuttler grind. It'd be so cool to look at Heart of the Mountain Tree and all the perks would be diamonds. It is pretty cool. Can confirm. It is very cool. But dang, yeah, I'm just worried about scuttlers now. I need 240 or so. Which we've gotten a decent amount today, but... Oh, speaking of. I've spawned in like 3 now. This is the 3rd set that I've spawned. Hook them all. Just need to start double hooking them, man. But we did drop a shell already. I loose shared one. So, casual 40 mil for me. Feels good, man. Alright, where are we going? Down here. Very nice. Boom. Let's do this. Again. Holy cow. I'm just spawning them left and right. Again, no complaints here, dude. I guess they died. I think they died before I got my swap off, which is fine. I mean, it's 40 mil if we drop something, but... Get that bestiary real quick. Anyways. Now I only need the bug pet XP and can go back to not playing again. That's where we're at. Just waiting till Skywalk XP comes out, grind it out, and then don't touch the game. Is this the way? Should I put perfects on my Necron before 9-star? I would say, I mean, as long as you've got flawlesses, then the stars should be more important. Right? Maybe not. Okay, then. Flame would know better than I would, so listen to Flame. He says yes. Put perfects on first. Yo, chill. This guy. He's so annoying. Just gonna get murked this whole time. It's fine. Good night, bro. He's just instantly spamming fireballs. I don't appreciate it. Do. Smack. Okay. Can't be dying this time. This. Alright, the goal is to live. The goal is to live. Back to back. Did you drop a vial the last time you killed one of these? Should have been holding the... Oh well, fine. Carrying on. A back-to-back Sag. Theory on how the multiplayer on Subnautica will work? Not really. I mean, should be pretty straightforward, right? 2 people in the same world. I don't know how the storyline's gonna work with 2 people. Maybe it'll probably be like, all right, both players have to be at this location for the story to progress. You know, that type of thing. Could you show the heart of the mountain tree that you use? You can check it with exclamation SkyCrypt. It'll pull up my my SkyCrypt link, and you can go to that and check what my what's it called? Check what my heart of the mountain tree is in the skills tab there. Ew, I hate golden fish. Nightbot got match. But what's good, Titus? How you doing, bro? I don't mind the hotspot system. I think it would be nicer if they lasted longer, but you know, it's not that big a deal. Schmack. Oh goodness, power 7. Bro is spending coins today. Bro is spending lots of coins, which I did buy Soul Eater 5. So I've had duplex on my bow for ages, so when we go back during call, I'll swap the Soul Eater. But yeah, no problem, Manu. Listening to your music off stream, gotta say they're very good as background music while playing Minecraft. Let's go. Yeah, I kind of wrote them as background music a lot of times, which reminds me, if y'all didn't know, we have a new song coming out on April 19th, which is pretty cool. I think that's in a couple Saturdays. So that's going to be going down, so make sure to check that out.
As a child,
let me actually grab that pre-save link real quick, because I forgot about it. Bro, it's so weird hearing, what's his name? Blade still get nuked. Hold up 1 second. Wait for it. There it is. Okay. Copy this. Bada bing, bada boom. Pre-save my next song. Voila. I'll do exclamation PV, Alex. Oh goodness. I look away for 1 second. SMH. Dude, I'm just getting insta-killed. Holy cow. Like, I gotta be getting hit by like 5 people's fireballs at once to be dying this fast. Which I am right on top of him, to be fair, but he just never gets out of the fireball phase, dude. Just straight up never gets out of it. Don't you shoot those fireballs at me. Would not appreciate it. Alright. Crazy, dude. Flame got a frag. Nice. Very cool. Everybody got one but me. Epic. Boom, boom. Nah, you're good, Alex. That's what the command's for. No worries, no worries. Do. Yo. Scuttlers. Cook them. Alright, there we go. We have a... Hold on, let me throw this down. Yay. Alright, we've not seen a Ragnarok yet today. That's not great. Boom. Why don't you use Spirit Mask? I mean, I could, but like, it's not that far to teleport. Again, it's like right next to spawn is what that was. Oh my word. If I really care enough to live, then I can just live if I need to. But I'm just trying to do damage before it dies right now. Let me first off swap to Gregory. That would help. Goodness sakes. Like, I have to be getting hit by multiple people's fireballs. There's just no way, right? There's just no way that those are all my fireballs that I'm getting hit by. Goodness sakes, dude. Give me shields. Holy cow. There we go. Finally. Frag moment. Feels good, man. And that's how you make money from fishing. Yay. Good Stray, how you doing today, bro? It's good, Connor. It's good item on F7, or a good time on F7 for non-sweats. I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't run F7 in ages. I guess, like, I don't know. I mean, on M7, we try to get sub 7 minutes. If we can get 6 minutes, it's pretty good. So probably for non-sweats, like for casuals on F7, I'd say probably 7 minutes, something like that. Because if that's how long it takes us to do an M7, then casually on F7, 7 minutes slow. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying for casuals, man. Again, not for sweats. But that's what I'd say. I don't know, 6, 7 minutes. I guess. I didn't mean to be rude. I mean, you don't have to try to be rude to be rude. You can just be rude sometimes. Some people are so good at being rude that they don't even have to try. You know. It goes crazy. Getting 8 to 9 minutes, but I suck. Yeah, I mean, Party Finder sucks as well, so... If you're not doing it with people you know, then it's gonna suck, generally. It's usually how it goes. Usually does no damage to me. I mean, it's probably because I'm not in full Magma Lord as well. So I'm getting a lot less damage resistance than I'm used to. But, I don't know, man. I'm just getting murked. What else can I say? Where's the rags, though? That's what I can say. Goodness sakes. We've been out here for like an hour and not a single Ragnarok. Okay, maybe not an hour. Been out here for 40 minutes. Not a single Ragnarok. This is big yikes. This is very big yikes. Oh, somebody got double hook chance. Where is that? It's my Vanquisher. Ah, I see. I see. I thought I saw. I'm trolling. It's back over here. Comprendo. Anywho. Moving on. Of course, I'm probably going to drop a burnt text now that I just bought one. That's how that works. Anytime you drop something, or anytime you buy something, you instantly drop it. And I know that's what's going to happen if I buy a Claymore. I'll drop a Claymore, like, instantly after that. That's just how it works. And we can't be having that. Doesn't work for me. I don't know. Maybe it's the streamer RNG. That's how streamer RNG works. You're not patient enough to wait till you drop it. Was that a Scuddler? Did someone just insta-kill the Scuddler? Guys, we need Scuttlers. Please don't insta-kill your Scuttlers. I'm pretty sure that's what I just witnessed. That is kind of the whole reason we're here. Because I need 100 or 200 Scuttlers. So we gotta be able to loot share them. Which there might be somebody in here who's not in the party. Can't tell. I think everybody's in the party. But anyways, moving on. Is it worth to own Storm Helmet and Wither Goggles? I mean, you don't really need the Storm Helmet unless you're doing M7. Like, that's the only time you really use Storm Helmet over Wither Goggles, to be honest. Or if you're like trying to do stuff with Witherborn, but there's like never any reason to do that generally. So Wither Goggles on top pretty much all the time. Pretty much. Kind of getting out SkyBlock because I have 90 Mithril plates and it's down 2 mil per last time I checked. Bruh. Unlucky for real. I mean, you know, the minute they come out with a mining update, which probably won't be long now, they can't go without doing a mining update every 3 months. So we'll probably have a mining update before too long, and then it'll be worth something. Hopefully. Yo, let's go random. GG. Dang. 140 mil for Power 7 is insane, though. Okay. Scuttlers. Beat him up. Get him. Sheesh. Cook him. Smack him. Alright, there we go. I think we got that. 170. Alright, very cool. It is wild that the whole lobby lags anytime you catch a scuttler, though. That is kind of crazy. They went from 16 mil to 6 mil. Oh, goodness, that is bad. That is kind of bad. Flame out here using Flay. Wild. They haven't necessarily lost money, but I haven't gained any. Yeah. I'm sure they'll go back up, though. Next time Cole gets elected or something. You know. Boom. How to get fishing XP fast. I'm fishing 22 or 23 right now. Main thing is bayou fishing at that level, I would say. It's either... Okay, hi. Either bayou fishing or, like, Crimson Isle. That's, like, the two options. Oh, my fault. My bad, dude. I got murked. It's all good. I did spawn this one, right? That is mine. Pretty sure. Yes, it is. All right. Gib, good drops. Smile. I am on Gregory, indeed. Okay. Do that, because he's annoying. Guys, you know you have to kill the minions. I was gonna say. I'll just, like, trying to hit him with Flaming Flay and the minions are still up. Yo, let's go Grana. GG, bro. Well, I was thinking it's been down since Jerry. Yeah. Please give Moolah. Drop a vial. It would be hilarious. Everyone would laugh. Trust me, bro. Scriptures. Oh, that's something, I guess. And we got a frag, of course. We'll take that. All right. Back to the grind. Pop the drip on. Next. Yay. Only problem with glaciite powder is awful to grind. I mean, with glaciite powder, you at least make good money. Which, I mean, most of the powder grinds are good money while you're doing it, but if you've done all your other grinds, glaciite powder is really good money. So it's not like terrible, horrible, no good, very bad, you know? Now I got P7 on my 10-star term. GG, dude. Dang. 10 stars before P7 is a little crazy, though. Just throwing that out there. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. How close are we on witches, I wonder? Dude. We need 60. That's doable. Scuttlers. My beloved. Yay. 171. So we've already caught 10, which isn't terrible. Considering we've caught 0 Ragnaroks. Where the rags at, bro? How have we caught no Ragnaroks yet? I don't get it. There's more scuttlers. You just do a quick little swap. Put on the drip. Come on. Come on, show me the money. Alright, that's alright, I guess. I mean, at least we're leveling the pet, you know? What is my pet at? He's at 50% to 99. We should max him out today. That is the goal for today, is to get our hermit crab to level 100. So once we've done that, we'll be chilling. This way to get glaciite powder, because I've just been val swapping Picobulus and mining glaciite. I mean, you want to do a party, like get a party with, you know, 3 other people. So 4 total people in the party. And just try to spawn as many mine shafts as you can. That's pretty much the strat. Just go around doing your commissions and spawning mine shafts. And then when you go in a mine shaft, you know, try and do your commission. If you have to kill glaciite mobs, do that. But also make sure to chill. Make sure to, you know, open the corpses if you can afford to. Definitely open the lapis ones, but open the others if you can afford it. Ow. Nice. But yeah, that's the main strat. Party fishing, go burr. Or not fishing. Party mine shafts, go burr. I don't know how I die in F6 with Necron armor and 350 magical power and max giant sword. It's the magical power and also probably whatever pet you're using. Because 350 is not very high. Doo-doo-doo-doot. But yeah, if you're, it may be the pet. And yeah, I mean, giant sword doesn't help with death. Doesn't help either. Also getting, what is it? The Shadow Assassin cloak will help quite a bit. I think that's the one that like makes the skulls spawn around you that stun Shadow Assassins and stuff. Like that'll help a lot too. Boom. But are you like tanking or what class are you? Do. That. Burrs, I mean, use Baby Yeti if you're not already. That'll help. That rhymed, haha. But yeah, Baby Yeti pet will help. Oh, game update moment? Nani? Let's get out of here. I just drop a scroll or a couple of stars and just 2x powder excavator. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. I know it used to make money doing that. I don't think it does now because paleontologist prices are terrible now. But foraging update, trust, real and true. Real and true. Just gonna go ahead and try and warp everybody. Doo-doots. Somebody just caught their first diamond obfuscated one. Nice. Massive W's for them. Schmack. Bobby's an hour old. Nah, day 3 is day 1 for Crimson Isle, from what I've heard. That is what I've been told. Choose Golden Head of any floor until Satan Head, 600 magical power, and full dungeon equipment 5-star. I mean, don't have to go for all of that, but definitely more magical power. That'll help a lot. And other than that, I mean, it may just be kata levels, but I think the pet will help a lot. If you use Baby Yeti, that'll get you a lot of defense and stuff. So, other than that, I mean, it depends on what you're dying to. I mean, dying to Shadow Assassins as burrs is pretty common. So, getting the Shadow Assassin cloak will help a lot with that. And of course, if you don't have an ice spray yet, that's going to help a lot too, but you know. You know how that goes. Heard Jade and Amber Perfects are better to get before Topaz. I have no idea, man. I don't know what's meta now. Straight up. I only mine during Fiestas. I'm not sure. Dang, 60 mil for a mill powder, that is kind of insane. Dude. I couldn't do F6 and I changed to healer and I was fine. Yeah, I mean, as healer, it's so much easier to live most of the time. I mean, sometimes you still get one tapped in M7. Can confirm. At Kata 46, I was still getting one tapped by SAs. Felt very, very good about that. That was great. Loved that feeling. But there's one up here. Can do, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, it's just kata level, or maybe just the way that you're playing it. Could also be the case. Is that a double hook? I think it is. That is a double hook for sure. Let's go. Double bestiary, 174. W. Yeah, I mean, running defensive power stone is an option for sure, but I think if you don't have a Baby Yeti pet, then Baby Yeti pet should do everything that you need.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, Splazy, thank you for the sub. And I don't think I said this earlier, but Alex, thank you for the sub as well. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We're on our way to 24,000 subs now. So thanks for 23K. But yeah, we got a bit of a ways to go still before we get that red name. But the last week mining, I'm going back to M5. That's valid. That is valid. Should I do F6 or F7? I mean, F6 is easier to find a party for. That's not gonna throw, but I mean, if you can find a good squad for F7, then do that. But party finder F7 is just yikes a lot of times. If you're below Cata 30, it's abysmal. Even above Cata 30, sometimes it's not great. Okay, tell me we got that right. I did. Okay, good. All right, we need 225 of those still. We've gotten 15 so far, which is pretty good. But 0 rags, man. I don't know how we're not spawning a Ragnarok yet. Hate Slayer RNG. I'm 80k from Rev 9 and still never got any RNGs. Dang, bro. That is super unlucky. I got pretty low RNGs, but like the RNGs I did drop were decent. Like I dropped a heart and a smite 7, but I never dropped like any shards or scythe blades. That was like a little odd. But hello, sir. You just swap to this. Let them handle it. Hey, we got a book. W. Casual 5 mil for me. Feels good, man. F6 party finder is basically no tank equals death. Yeah, so if you're a tank, then F6 should be pretty chill. But yeah, what's good, Spooky? Think the skulls are Soul Weaver gloves? Yeah. Okay, maybe I had it backwards. But I wish it was forging update. That would be goated. That would be goated. I would be very pog. Very much pogging if that were the case. But I'm pretty sure they'd have to do some scheduled maintenance if that were gonna be it. But sorry I'm so late on your messages, by the way. My apologies. Nightbot sends messages, and then I think that's the most recent message, and I don't pay attention. SMH Nightbot ruining it. Cata 31, or about to be Cata 31. Yeah, then F7 should be fine then. I would try it. Should be a valid thing to try. But hopefully we'll max our what do I need? I need sea witches, or fireproof witches, not sea witches. I need like another 40 or so of those, I think. Fireproof. Yep, 41. 40. Which is definitely doable. Yo, it's good, Strange. How you doing today, man? How goes it? How goes it? Bam. Cook 'em. But anyways, there's... Yeah, I mean, getting the full dungeon equipment set is definitely very helpful for sure. That'll help a lot. Gives it a lot of stats. Started playing SkyBlock 3 days ago. Oh, man. Yeah, it is a lot to figure out at the start for sure. I recommend just like focus on one thing at a time, you know, like either focus on farming or mining, or just like kind of pick something and just kind of just roll with that until you get to like a stopping point or where you've kind of got it figured out, and then kind of branch out, because like trying to learn everything at the same time is just pretty much impossible. There's just so much stuff. Okay, hold up, where is this going? That way. I still have a decent amount of will bait, so I'm chilling on that. Even further down, there is trophy fish chance down here. Very cool. Boom. Grinding mining to Harlem Mountain 4 and dungeons to F4. Generally, Rift is a good thing to get into early, or farming, because those two don't like require you to spend much money to get into them. So it's usually better to start off with those because mining is very expensive to get into and dungeons is very expensive to get into before it starts making good money. So generally, those will be the ones you want to kind of get into early on. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Moving on. Still doing push-ups. I should. Let's do some. I haven't got any. I get bestiaries a lot less common now, but let's go do some. Hold up. We'll do 10 real quick. All right. To be weak, that's wild. Wild, man. Can F7 without solvers be meta? Definitely not. Definitely not meta. I mean, you can do it, but it's not meta. Oh, did everybody leave me? That's crazy. I went to do push-ups and everybody ditched me. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm gonna need to get some more whale bait soon. Push-ups for downtime. Okay. Okay, man. Whatever you say, dude. I've like 20 F7 runs. It took me 576 F7 runs to drop a handle, which honestly isn't terrible rates. But compared to my M7 runs, it's pretty bad. I dropped first handle at 220, second at 240, and then I lost track after that. We're up to 6 now. I was told I should 10-star my bronze armor, but if I only 9-star the set and never go for a 10, should it be fine? Well, now you don't really have to star it. Like, it used to be an investment to star it. Like, you would salvage the armor once you upgraded it to diamonds, but now you don't do that. Now you just keep it. So it's a lot cheaper to go ahead and star it at bronze, so I'd recommend doing it. But it'll make your diamond grind a lot easier. Throw this down. Smack him. I don't know if I got that. I think I did. Got more handles than like half my runs. It goes crazy, dude. Play on BLC? I do, yes. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, it's just fishing speed, which, I mean, it does help, for sure. It is very helpful. But ew, it's double hook chance in dojo. That's gross. That's so gross. My PC can't even run by line. It's laggy. Yeah, I think like the only time I've heard people say VLC is laggy is when they're like playing on a laptop. That's like it. For everybody else, it's like better frames and everything, but it's just laggy on that for some reason. Love how I randomly join your stream and make you do push-ups. Hey man, it's good for me. I got no problems with it. Did it just disappear? Are you trolling me? The second. It was a hotspot. When I marked it, it was a hotspot. I swear, I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. Oh my goodness, how many circles am I going to be running in now? Where is that? That one's mine. I don't see Celeste's. Am I blind? Or are we just all at the same one? Guess we're doing this one. Run it back. If this volcano starts erupting, we're going to instantly die, by the way. Just throwing that out there. It's going to be funny, but it's also going to be a little awkward. Yo, we just hit 920 followers on Twitch. Let's go. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to follow the Twitch. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. And I do variety streams, but only on Twitch. We've been playing Guardians of the Galaxy a lot recently, and also Monster Hunter Wilds. So if y'all want to see me play some other games, make sure to follow the Twitch. Me just on a quick little swap here before I get murked. No drops. Oh, swell. Recipe magma fish. Do that. Swap to the drip. Do this. And we're good. Man, how have we not spawned a Ragnarok? Like, we've actually been here an hour now. How have we not spawned a single Ragnarok? We're all fishing 47 and above. Like, I think we're all fishing 50. And no rags. What is happening? Definitely do until diamonds, and might someday do some more trophy fish gaming, but might stop at all diamonds. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. I wouldn't be shocked if they add like platinum trophy fish at some point, but I hope not. Diamond is like plenty. Diamond is plenty. We do not need more than that. Next mayor, I'm starting M7. Yo, GG. Yeah, I gotta get back on M7. I haven't played M7 in like a month. So when Paul's here, I'm gonna get back into it. Have to relearn how to tank again. And hopefully it won't take me too long, Smile. But we'll see. Vanquisher moment. 1.1 bill purse right now, waiting to spend on a tank set. Yo. It's gonna be a fire tank set for real. Mans is gonna cook. Fishing gear guide, all the... Oh, goodness. I can't believe you've done this. All the frozen amulets sold out on my auction house. Oh my goodness, that is wild. That is kind of crazy. Here we go. SOS. There you go. Schmack. Cook him. Why is he cooking me? It's not how that's supposed to work. There we go. Ow. He hit me. Mom, he hit me. Charlie bit me. Alright, hold up. Casual little... Dang. I tried. When you try so hard, but you don't succeed. I'm not getting any frags, bro. I mean, I've dropped 2 out of like 5 though. It's not great. Not great rates. Going for 1.4 bill before to make sure. I think that'll be plenty. Like realistically, you don't need a ton of stuff. I mean, if you already have a Necron set, I would just swap it to Goldor, and then like Legion is still gonna be better than Last Stand, even on tank setup generally. Just that works actually. No book for me. Oh well. It's all good. Dude, fishing speed is lit. The more the merrier. What texture pack? It should be linked in the description. But it's a mixture of like 12 different packs that one of my friends like mixed them all together for, so. But yeah, it should be linked in the description. Just witnessed the death of 3 individuals. Feels bad, man. Alright, where are we going? Back this way. They add platinum fish. That should either make diamond more rare and plat the old diamond, or just make a new tier under diamond. Or if they're... I was thinking like a rarity up. But yeah, I would hate it if they did a rarity up. I hope they don't. We really don't need that. We really do not need more trophy fishing in this game. Like, they already nerfed it. I don't think they'll add a tier above. I think it'll be good. Unless they do, like non-lava fishing trophy fish, you know? I would have, honestly, it would have been way cooler if it was, like, every sea creature had a rarity instead of adding, like, non-sea creature mobs, you know? Brother made my texture pack. Nice. W brother. Dude. Was lucky with my last fish, but the 2 before got pitied. Dang, bro. Necron tanking? Ah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, that should cover the Master Stars then, I guess. And, like, Perfects. And the Legion. and the recomps. So that should cover pretty much everything. Lots of coinage. Which, if I'm going to do more upgrades for dungeons, I basically need Chimera at this point. Pretty much. Which really sucks, because Chimera is like 200 mil right now, because Diana's not been elected for 2 months or something. So, I need Diana to get elected. But I also need us to hit the membership goal, too, at some point, because that would get us, or give me a reason to grind out some of my own Chimeras. Try and drop my own for the bookshelf, because I don't have the bookshelf done yet. Thunder moment. Hello. Thunder. Feel the thunder. I knew that was going to happen. Don't need Chimera unless the damage class, not the moment your tank. Yeah, but where are we at again? Where were we? I don't even know where we were. We were over here. But yeah, I'm going to be swapping to Burrs before too long. Smile. So I will need it then. Boom. Might just have 10-star Necron pants and chest and then 9-star boots if I'm low on money. Yeah, that's fair. Dude. Boom, boom. Scuttlers. No double hook feels bad. Drop me things. They didn't drop me things. Oh, well. I don't know if it's worth equipment swapping for any of these mobs at this point. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, if I spawn a Jawbus or a Rag, like, there's no reason not to, really, because everybody else can kill it. So, okay, let's see. There's a spot down here, I think. Yes. Beneath spawn. Didoot. Again, we still don't have a Rag. Knowing our luck, we're going to spawn one down here and it's going to fall off the map. That's what's going to happen. I'm calling it. Calling it. Do. Yeah, we'll be back on the dungeon grinds on Thursday is the plan. That is the game plan. Because it will be 3-perk Paul, and I cannot be whiffing on 3-perk Paul. I need to get at least 100 runs in while 3-perk Paul is here. At least 100. Won't be 3-perk Paul. It will be 3-perk Paul. What do you mean? Diana doesn't have mythological. So it is not going to be Diana. Smile. Diaz. Nobody's voting for Diaz over Paul, bro. No one is voting for Diaz over Paul. Even though she has long term, they won't do it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. People need Chimera, yeah, but they don't need it that bad. I'm calling it. We're getting Paul. Alright, have a good one, Fred. Appreciate you, bro. Should I be focusing gardening? I've been playing for like 2 weeks with my friend. We just got melon set because I hit farming 25 as of now. I'm just unsure what money method we should be doing. Yeah, garden is the best thing to do at the start other than Rift. Like garden and Rift are the top two. So you're doing good. You're doing good. You really just play garden until you get a setup to or until you can afford a setup to do like mining or something else. So, oh my goodness. Hello, Jawbus. What's good, bro? Let me just armor swap real quick. Yeah, not to this. Lol. Yeah. This stupid golem, bro. I don't like him. Not in the slightest. Chill. Alright, we're good. We're good. Relax. Alright, there we go. And now we hit them with the swaps. And we are gonna drop things, I believe. If I can avoid getting murdered by the stupid magma cube. Come on. Cook him. Get him. No drops. Feels bad. Run it back. No frags. I'm crying. Yo, GG Celeste. Black Cat is the GO. Are we saying this because of the new skin? I still can't believe that skin's real. I just can't believe it. SMH my head. Ay. Anyways, surely I get my Hermit Crab to at least level 99 in the next hour. It depends on it how many rags I catch. And I've caught none so far, but neither has anyone else. Our rates have been so down bad. Boom. Wanted to focus combat, but it feels slow. I'm combat 19, foraging 14, mining 18. Level 36 in SkyBlock. We have money since I dropped like 60 on coins since I had the free income. That's fair. Valid. But yeah, I mean, first starting out, it's like combat is pretty slow at the start because you really need like a bit of money to invest into it to be able to do dungeons. And then you need here, I'm gonna try and do this. And then even if you're gonna do Slayers, you need a bit of money to invest in that too. So Nether Star, yay. So it's usually easier to start on other things and then spend the money that you make from those things on mining. Dude. Only one I can see winning over Paul's DS, so we may get score bonus Paul and then 3 perk Paul Mayor. I think 3 perk Paul now is the most likely. Yeah, I think we're getting 3 perk Paul. And then Diaz as Minister, probably. That is my guess. But yeah, what's good, Quag? How you doing today, bro? We tried F1 and we can duo, kinda, and Party Finder sucks since people pick the same classes. Yeah. I mean, generally it doesn't matter too much at the start. It's just you want to make sure your gear is dungeonized. That's the big thing. Like if your gear is dungeonized, if everybody's picking the same class, it's usually okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Like you don't really need anybody to run healer most of the time. But like if you have like triple mage, as long as you have a tank, you know, one tank who can survive, then it's usually okay. Just change to burrs. I have 3/4 Necron, but I don't have a good helmet at the moment. Using Tarantula until I unlock the Rev 1. Problem is I die in F6 boss. How can I fix that? What's your Kata level? And are you using Baby Yeti Pet? Because it's probably one of those two things is the problem, generally. Still worth it to get God Roll attributes for Magma Lord Crimson Armor? I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, because the God Rolls are pricey, and again, they're getting removed whenever Forging update comes out, which definitely not copium. Should be at some point this year. So hopefully we'll get that before too long. And that'll be the case when that happens. So I wouldn't recommend it. The only thing I really recommend getting God Rolls on is like fishing rods because it's so cheap to do. What I mean this year, it was early last year. Real and true. After getting any golden head, should I just use that instead of Terra? Nah, only use golden head on the floor that it's meant for. Terra's still probably better for everything else. Should I be on tank or something else? It doesn't really matter too much. It just depends on what you want to do, really. So, but I mean, if nobody else is running tank in your parties, then if you want to tank, then that's probably going to help you find parties easier. Finally, dude. Oh my goodness. Took too long. Holy cow. Sheesh. Let me swap to this. Goodness sakes, I've been trying to spawn this man's all day. We finally got one. He is freaking out. Get him. Dang, I do a lot of damage, Smile. I think we all do a lot of damage, goodness sakes. Cook him. Where is he? Where is he? All right. That is 51. First kill of the day, an hour in. Goodness sakes, those guys are so rare. It's kind of rude. Bro dropped the handle. Mad. It's best for money, Rift or Garden. I think generally Rift can make more. It's just it takes a lot longer to do. But like, I don't know. It's Rift should generally be better. It's just Rift's like the worst type of grind, I would say. It's like you have to... Can I right click? Is somebody's like golden fish stopping me from right clicking right now? I think that's what's happening. We're at 5 out of 6 right now. Okay. Hold up. We do be at 5 out of 6. Hold up. What is this guy's IGN? Do. He's fishing 38. Yeah. That would be why. Took me 500 blade soul kills to drop the Ragnarok. Oh my goodness, bro. That is so sad. That is big yikes. Oh man. 500. That is the longest I've heard it taking for anybody. Sheesh. Let me up. I hate golden fish. They're so annoying. I'm dead here. Psych, we're fine. Let me just pet swap real quick. And life will be chill. Alright. Now we're good. Launcher should I use? I mean, I always recommend Bad Lion, but if you're using, I guess, Forge, then Forge, Smile. Alright, armor swap. Show me the money. Show me the money. Nothing. Sad. Alright then. Next. Frag moment. I didn't get anything. I don't think it's too ridiculous to hope forging updates coming out this year because Silk Song is coming out this year. True. Didn't they say it's coming out next year though? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe it is this year. I saw they announced Silk Song, but I didn't see what the date was. Money per hour on my farms on garden is 4 mil on melons, 3-2 mil on others. Is that bad for farming 25? I mean, for farming 25, it's not terrible. Because you don't really make good money at farming until you're a higher level, so. But yeah, generally Rift is going to be easier to get into at the start. But it is, like, as I was saying, it's kind of the worst type of grind because with farming, you can at least, like, have something on your second monitor and be watching a stream or video or something. But, like, with lava, or not with lava, with Rift, you kind of have to pay attention to whatever you're doing, but it's still boring. It's like you have to pay attention just enough that it's still boring. So it's like, it's a worse grind, but it makes more money because of that. So, but you can make like 30+ million coins if you're going for like Prism and doing all that, but again, that takes forever. Dang, we're spawning so many Scuttlers, man. I'm so happy about that part at least. Yay. I'm at over 100 mil overflow now. Okay. He should be level 99 before too long. Yeah, second monitor does come in kind of clutch. Are you going to create a public Badline profile for viewers with your options? I already did, bro. I did that in like December. Go to profiles, search, and look up 2B. It's 2B SkyBlock right here, this one. But yeah, I did that in December. That's been a long time ago. But yeah, once you get to Fermento, you start making good coins. And the big thing is, what is it? Pests. Once you start doing pests, that's where the good money comes in. Are we for real? Are we for real? There's a level 150. Spamming ice spray. Or spamming glacial scythe. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, I'm on the wrong magical power. I'm realizing that's why I never had any mana. Since we spawned the rag, I forgot to swap back. Dude. This dude. That'll save me so much time. I thought I had to import it. Yeah, no, you don't. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, I got you, Julie. Do. My friends are making me download Genshin. Am I cooked? Oh dear. Might be cooked. Genshin is also a very grindy game, isn't it? So if you've got SkyBlock and Genshin, having both at the same time is not great. Alright, chat. Do we swap lobbies? Thoughts? Smile. Swap spot. Alright, let's just see if we can run away from him. Alright, I got one. Bang. Oh, Celeste got a double hook chance one. Points. 350, negative 500 is going to be back this way. Over here. Nope, here. Aha. All right, carrying on. Obfuscated 3 is pretty annoying. Yeah, I mean, trophy fishing in general is pretty annoying, let's be real. But yeah, Obfuscated 3 is yikes. Yo, let's go. You do this. Do that. Bro, this would have been so funny if we spawned it down there and then that guy was just getting murked by it. Would have been perfect, dude. Instant karma. Shiroshi is carrying our rag spawns for real, dude. Holy cow. Let him cook. Okay, I just need to not get stomped on. Do not stomp me. All right. Very pog. That should be 52. It is. W. We'll take it. Now let me double hook one. I have to play this one at some point for real. It's just built different. Just built different. Got all diamond trophy fish in less than 20k catches. That's pretty decent, I think. That is pretty solid. Oh snap. Let me swap my magic power. I don't know if I got that. I didn't spell that right at all. I'm at 182. So we've done 20 so far today, which isn't bad, but like, holy cow, I need so many of them. But yo, thank you, Trixie. I appreciate it. Want to get a hype, but don't know how. I mean, it's really just do whatever your best money method is, or do F7. That's really the only options, pretty much. There's not like any super secret tips. It's just grind it. But I mean, honestly, I don't recommend getting one too early. A lot of people think that once you get hype, you start making really good money. And there are some things that can help you make really good money, but you need a lot of other stuff more than just hype. So I don't really recommend getting one until you have like 10 billion coin net worth. Because like realistically, oh my goodness, double hook thunder moment. There's 3 of them up there. There's just straight up 3. Nice, no books, feels bad. But yeah, I mean, I don't recommend getting it too early is the problem, because a lot of people think, you know, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna start making a ton of money. You need to have good magical power, you need to have good pets. Honestly, a lot of things you need a Terminator for too, more than a hype. So it's like, hype helps you make good money, but you need a lot of other stuff too. It's not just hype. So a lot of people miss out on that part early on. Scythe guy's back. Oh joy. Is he? Oh, I see him. He's fishing this time though, so he's not just being rude. Who doesn't like immense amounts of particles? Real. But yeah, I mean, you need, only thing hype is good for by itself is like T1, T2 Kudra, and yeah, fishing. That's about it. But yeah, what's good, Fred? It's going good. How you doing today, man? What else we doing? Down here. Double hook chance. Very pog. Term before hype, in my opinion, same. Term is goated. Hype's only really good for dungeons, and even F7, you kind of need a bow and a really good pet. I mean, it's also Kudra. Like, you really need one for Kudra, too. Like, you don't want to be doing T5 Kudra without a hype. But it's like Kudra, fishing, and dungeons is really what you need a hype for. But again, for all those things, you also need Terminator, so. Tell me I got that, please. We did. Very nice. Why is your RNG so good in M7? You're stealing it from everybody else. My fault, bro. My fault. I mean, I haven't done it in ages, but we're going to be doing it again for, what's it called? Because 3-perk Paul, hopefully 3-perk Paul's getting elected. If 3-perk Paul doesn't get elected, then I'll be fishing. But I'm thinking 3-perk Paul's getting elected. So we'll be doing some M7 starting Thursday. I'm going to try and get at least 100 runs in this fall. At least. Wish I'd gone for term before hype. Yeah, it's so much easier to go for. It's literally like a third of the price or something to get a good term versus a good hype. But, okay, hold up. Are we going? We're going in Flag Blast Pool. Is this the strat? Smile. This is the way. I can also carry some low tier E-man bosses, but you need good stuff to do high tiers. I mean, they changed it a lot now. It's a lot cheaper to do melee and a lot easier to do melee. Like, melee, you can get like a setup that's as good as doing like storm hype stuff, like way cheaper than hype. And it's honestly even cheaper to do a better melee setup than to go for a hype setup. Like, they buffed Crimson gear by a lot. So the melee on that is a lot better. Plus, I mean, Atom Split got some pretty fancy buffs too. So I'd say melee is definitely the way to go for E-man now. To go to age for a good term is like 1.3 bill. Yo. I mean, it depends on Master Stars, really, if it's got Master Stars or not. Because that's a lot of coins for Master Stars. Hypermax Mage set. Yo, wait a minute. Fireproof Witch 15. We are the 480th person to max Fireproof Witch Bestiary. Which means we only have 2 fishing bestiaries left. We still need 220 Scuttlers and 50 Ragnaroks. But that is a step in the right direction. Let's go, dude. 480th person. W. And the spot just despawns. Guess what number 1, number 2, and number 3 sets are for E-man? I have no idea. Infernal Crimson, Infernal Crimson, and Infernal Crimson. I guess Aurora, probably. Probably Crimson, Aurora, and Final Destination, right? I guess. Unless we're going with like hollow gear with good attributes. I could do T4 carries with just hype before, struggled, but was able to do it. That's fair. Crimson, Hollow, Aurora. Fair enough. I know somebody who with Aurora can spawn and kill in like 45 seconds. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do it with Aurora setup in hype for sure. But like if you're just getting into it, then, you know, generally E-Man, you're going to want to go for Crimson or want to go for a melee setup. Hollow is over Aurora. That's wild. Hollow better than Aurora. That is mad. In your opinion, what cash should I get term? Right now I'm at 37 with Claymore as True Burst, doing F7, M3, sometimes M5. I mean, honestly, getting it as early as Cata 30 isn't a bad idea. Then you can start doing Master Mode with it. You can be doing F7 with it. So, I mean, getting a term where you're at is a good idea for sure. This guy's Infernal Aurora, 10,000 T4 kills, goodness sakes. That is kind of wild. I'm just super broke. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. I mean, just run F7 with your setup till you drop a handle, pretty much. And then just sell it for a term. It's probably the strats. Because terms are actually, oh my goodness, another one. Let's go. Terms have actually dropped a bit in price, I think, from what I've heard. This. Took this man's. Ow. Oh, crud. Where did he go? He's still up there. Okay. Alright, we're chilling. I'm chilling less. Boom. I do not want to be murdered. Smile. Respectfully. Stop killing me. Okay. Boom. Holding this. Alright. There we go. Very good. Did I just do 1,000,000 damage with Dayax, by the way? Is that what I just saw? Nothing again. It is what it is. It's Bestiary. It is still Bestiary. Should be at 53 now. Yes. Very good. Very good. I'm happy with that. Okay, Villager is at this one. Papega. I mean, he's not going to steal the Bestiaries that matter. Let's be real. Yo, chill. Boom. Do you know if I4 is possible with Terror? With Terror? I mean, maybe, but like, you can't build up your stacks, is the problem. You can't build up stacks with Terror, yeah. So you won't have any stacks, so definitely not then, I guess. Do-do. There is a way. Mad. Can you shoot Goldor? I mean, not from where you'll be at whenever it starts, no. Shouldn't be able to. Not fast enough, I don't think, to be able to get I4 done and be doing all of your, you know, pet swapping, helmet swapping. I don't think you can do it. I don't think so. It'd be very inconsistent, at least. For sure. Like, it might be possible, but it's going to be super duper inconsistent. Nice. LF Max Bestiary. I want more M7. I'll be doing M7 if Paul gets elected. We'll do M7. But, you know, if not, then we'll grind this out till it's maxed, and then we'll do M7. Back to F7 and hope for a handle. Then I can buy term. This is the way. This is the way. Alright, where to now? Doot. What is this one? Treasure chance. Yay. You'll love to see it. Undead res 10, experience 10, rampart armor when? Pass. Hard pass. What do you think they're going to release next in terms of... Hold up, let me stop murdering this. Boom, boom. In terms of update content, I think Slayers should be next. But they might be working on some secret stuff. They might have another, like, year of event plans, you know? Like they just did Year of the Seal. They might release another one of those at some point. But I'm expecting Slayers to be next. Because they, in the patch notes for Bayou, they've mentioned Slayers and Foraging. And they said Foraging was still a ways out, but Slayers is in the next couple months. So as far as big updates go, that should be the next big update. Should be. Can I skip Wither Armor and go straight for Crimson and Aurora? I don't like dungeons, don't intend to max till later. I'm cat at 21 and combat 33. I mean, you can. I would get at least your F7 comp first, though. Just so you have access to hype and you don't have to go back into dungeons if you don't want to. But, because realistically you need a hype to be able to do Kudra anyways, and then you can't really get Crimson Gear until you've done Kudra, so... You kind of need to at least have your F7 comp, and then you can start going for Crimson after that. But wonder if investing in 10-10 attribute Crimson is worth it nowadays, if they're going to change it in the Foraging update. I think getting 10-10 isn't a bad idea. It's just if it's a God roll, then it's like a little crazy. Because if you spend 200 mil on a God roll, and then you spend another, like, I don't know, ever how many hundreds of millions it is to 10-10 a piece, then it's probably not worth it. Like if you did it, you know, a year ago, you've gotten a year worth of stuff out of it. You know, maybe it's not too bad, but you did it like not so long ago, and you only get a couple months out of it, and then kaput, you know, then it's kind of like rip. So, bam. But yeah, I got you, Craig. Sorry I was so late to your message. Is Foraging update actually going to update the game version to 1.20? It will update the Foraging Island. Will be in 1.20. Everything else you'll be able to play in 1.8. But in Foraging Island, you'll have to be playing in 1.20. So. But I mean, everybody's freaking out about that. It's really not worth freaking out about because, oh no, none of my mods are going to be updated. They should be updated, realistically. Or it won't take them long to update. Maybe on day one you won't have updates, but after that you should be fine. Because, I mean, again, realistically, no matter what, on update day you're not going to have mods. Like, that's just how that works. But, you know, they'll be quick to make mods in 1.20. It's not going to be that crazy for them. Because, again, they told the mod makers literally like 3 or 4 years ago that this was the case, so... They haven't figured out how to code mods in 1.20. That's kind of their fault. But also people freaking out because my PC can't run newer versions. It should actually be easier for most people. Like, I mean, if you're playing on a laptop, yeah, it might kind of suck, but for everybody else, it should be all right. Let's see, right here. I've changed a version every time you want to do Foraging. I mean, if you want to play 1.8 on other things, then yeah, pretty much. But if, like, again, people should have their mods updated to 1.20 for pretty much everything else. So if you want to stay on 1.20, it should be fine, except for dungeons, because I think you can't stonk in dungeons in newer versions. Just how the game works. So you'll really only have to swap to 1.8 if you're trying to do dungeons and do stonking and all that stuff. Scared for this version change because there's loads of exploits on the newer versions. Yeah, I mean, they've literally spent at least a year now. They said the update was ready like a year ago. It's just they are waiting for the ability to update SkyBlock to the newer versions without any glitches. So they've literally just been bug patching for like the last year. That's like 90% of what they've been doing. So yeah, 1.20 should be smoother. Because they've done, the newer Minecraft versions have done a lot of like polishing, making it easier. Especially if you're in like EU and stuff, because apparently like the way packets are sent in newer versions is supposed to be better, so you should be on lower ping. Oh my, that is double hook Ragnarok. Yeah, y'all have fun with that. Y'all have a lot of fun with that. I'm just gonna sit in the corner and think about what I just did. We just double hooked, right? Look at that. Double hook rag and flag blast pool. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? Yeah. Go crazy. Go crazy. We'll be able to play Bed Wars in 1.8. You should still be able to, I think, yeah. I mean, eventually, I think they're gonna try and update versions to, like, of all the games to 1.20. But they'll find a way to make it so it doesn't, like, you know, destroy the combat, for sure. Back-end stuff's gotta be intense. Legit. Yeah, tomorrow there's downtime for back-end changes to minions. So that's gonna be an experience. I'm gonna get murdered here. I said it. I did say it. Where can I get mods for 1.20? I mean, Bad Lion has them. I don't know about everything else because I don't play on everything else. I only play on BLC, but Bad Lion has it for sure. Doot. Yo, Dev, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate it. Okay, that one's down to 30 mil. This one's at 65. They're blowing up a lot of stuff. I don't like it. Okay. My goal is to not die. This is my main goal right now. Which, I mean, if I die, it's not the worst thing, but I want to get the WPOV. Did we kill one of them? Nope, they're both still there. Okay, Chain of the End Times. There's one drop. I've dropped 8 of those, man. Actually absurd. A clan to join? Like, what faction at the start? Barb is easier to get rep on, but Mage, like, lets you buy Titanics if you're on Iron Man, so if you're not on Iron Man, I'd say Barb, honestly. It's kind of the easier one to get into. It's usually the best one to go for first, as far as trying to go for Kudra comps and stuff, but if you're not too worried about it, then Mage lets you get, like, cheaper Abbey Foam, too, so even if you're not on Iron Man, but it doesn't save you that much money, realistically. So generally, I'd recommend Barb. Fabric's the best for 1.20. The more you know. Get 'em, boys. Yo. Ragnarok, level 13. Let's go. That was a double hook. That was a little bit hectic, but we are now at 55 rag kills out of 100. 521st on the rankings for that. I got 0 bestiary. Skill issue. Unlucky, dude. Pro died right before they both died. Oh, that is the worst. That is yikes. That is a little bit yikes. Let's see. There's one right here. Doot. Run it back. That was so hectic. Goodness sakes. Double hook rag. Started Kudra in January. I'm at 1,030 T5 comps. Goodness sakes, man. Bro's got the W parties. I need to do it at some point. Yo. That would be nice. I just I have like, I can't remember how many runs I need to do. I think I only need like 600, so it's not that bad. But like, it's bad enough. I'm gonna get cyberbullied either way, let's be real. Even after Forging Update comes out, I'm gonna get cyberbullied. Because T5 Cooter players go crazy, and I do not. So. But yeah, that is like the third time I've double hooked rag. Which, I mean, now every time I catch a rag, it's like a 10% chance that I double hook, so it's not that crazy. But I need to be double hooking scuttlers now. My internet is terrible. VLC is not even updated yet. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at Spirit Mask price. What is it at now? It's back up already? That is wild. Already back up. Because of Paul, I'm guessing. Everybody's trying to buy it before Paul comes out. Yo, welcome back, Alessandro. We just double hooked a Ragnarok, so that was pretty crazy. I maxed Fireproof Witches. And yeah, we just got a Rag Bestiary, which reminds me, I need to do some push-ups. So, nobody spawn a Rag while I'm gone. Or any Scuttlers. That would be awkward for me. BRB. I'm gonna do like 15, because we maxed the Witches, and that was 15 Bestiary. Alright. Very cool. And again, everybody left while I was doing push-ups. What the heck? Mad. Doot. But yeah, we were the 480th person to max witches. Where'd everybody go? Do we got a spot? Okay, we do got a spot. 290, 519. Comprendo. Whee! Am I gonna stream today? I don't know. I mean, my goal... Oh dear. First off, let me make sure I do damage to these. Yay. 188, nice. Anywho. The goal is Hermit Crab level 100. We may not go that crazy today. We might just stop it at the next bestiary that we get. Although, that could be a little bit. Yeah, we might just stop at 12 more Scuttlers. Or just whatever the next SkyBlock XP we get. Going for one more XP. Yo, what's good? Job, how you doing, bro? Job or Job? I appreciate you playing. Have a good one, bro. What's your specs? Do exclamation specs in the chat. Just dropped Fatal Tempo? Bruh, no way. That is actually crazy. I have never dropped one of those. I've never dropped a book from Kudra. Feels bad, man. Tell me I got that one. I did. Yay. 12 more of those. Pretty please. Second ever dropped. Dang, dude. I've dropped a couple cores. Oh my goodness, another one. Hi. But yeah, never that. All right, well now I've spawned 4. Is this the 4th one today or the 3rd one? I don't know. Spawned a lot. I think this is the 3rd one of mine because I just got the double hook in this, right? Like 5 bill plus earned from Kudra. Dang. Let him cook. I have a better PC. Do you though? I don't know. I bought this one in like 2020. It's been a while now. Maybe not 2020. It was like 2021 or something. I don't know. It's been a hot minute though. Show me the money. Stop hunting me. Dude, this is like the coolest looking fishing boss though. Wiki tikis are pretty cool, but I think rags look crazy with the skeleton horse. It's so cool. Handle. Bro, they're so worthless though. Goodness sakes. 200k for a handle, that's so bad. Only 80 more. Goodness. They are a grind. Alright, let's swap. Boom. Alright, let me spawn another one real quick. Back-to-back spawns. Boom. Would have been cool. Do. Time for upgrade. I mean, I don't really need one. I'm just playing Minecraft. Like, I don't really need anything. It's not worth the price. For me, at least. Do. Alright, shall I double hook another Ragnarok? Or that could happen. I guess, why not? Because why not? Make sure we got one of those down. Swap to this. Cook him. Cook this man's. He deserves it. Hoppity's calling. What does he have to say? Trash. He has trash. He's trying to sell me garbage. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Vanquisher. Okay, then. Thought somebody spawned another rag for a second. It's about to be like, wait a minute. Ew. Vanquishers are so annoying, dude. I mean, I have 300 mil worth of nether stars, but other than that, they're annoying. They're so annoying. I got all those stars while grinding max bestiary on the Crimson Isle. And now we're out here grinding some more. The grind do not stop. What else we got down here? Please be double hook. It would be funny. It is treasure chance. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, mans. It is what it is. See, I haven't watched the movie yet. No spoilers. No spoilers. But I need to call my buddy. I meant to call him yesterday to see if he was able to see it tonight or something. So I gotta call him later. For sure. And see if we can go see it. But yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting great things. From what I've heard, it's like very kid friendly, which I mean is valid. It is, you know, that's kind of Mojang's whole, or I guess Microsoft's whole take on the game now is like very kid friendly and stuff. At least with their marketing, which is fine, you know. It is what it is. But I heard it's a definitely very kid oriented. Yo, what's good, Eddie? How you doing today, bro? Yeah, I mean, the Mario movie was peak for me. I loved the Mario movie. It was just like nostalgia hit after nostalgia hit. And that's what I would like to see out of the Minecraft movie. So if they do that well, then I don't care that it's live action. I do care a little bit that it should have been animated, but it's fine. Don't really got anyone I'd watch it with, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's fair. My mom offered to go see it with me, and I was like, I don't want to drag you to that. Which, to be fair, my friends, like, I'm the only one who plays Minecraft now. Like, everybody's played it at some point, but I'm the only one who still plays it. So. But, you know, We'll just see. We'll just see. Dropped an alloy on Iron Man. GG, bro. Holy. That is pretty pog. Cut it out. Alright, you guys beat him up. I'm swapping to Gregory. Alright, there you go. This, smack. Wrecked. Cook this man's. Okay, my fault. My bad, bro. You know the good thing? Even if I die here, I'm within like 30 blocks of him, so I should still get loot share. But it doesn't matter because I didn't drop anything from said loot share, so whatever. Okay, there's one here. There's one here. They're both trash. It's fine. It is what it is. No vial, unlucky. Finished building the super farm 7.0, 6 hours. It took 6 hours. Oh my goodness. That is wild. Big pain. Big pain. Boom. Do. Running ads. Okay. I did want to do a test today. I pushed it up like the tiniest amount. So they have like conservative ads, balanced ads, and then like aggressive ads. So I did the balanced one. I usually do conservative, but today I did balanced just to see if it was noticeable. So hopefully it's not too noticeable. I just wanted to test it out and see what it's like. But got a quick claw last night on the 98th run. Dang, dude, let's go. GG. Yeah, that was crazy from Raffle. I dropped quick claw because I did the nucleus run for the daily quest. I wouldn't do nucleus runs except for the daily quest, and so because of the raffle, I got a quick claw. Because I wouldn't have done that nucleus run if it hadn't been for raffle. So that was a pretty crazy RNG thing to happen. But yeah, chat was mad at me. They don't like it when I'm lucky. Why do you guys watch me anymore? Real. I haven't done M7. That's why I've been getting viewers. Because I haven't done M7 and nobody's like hate watching. It was crazy. So the first person to notice you were, yes. Which, I mean, it shouldn't be showing like crazy more than usual. I don't know how many it shows usually though. Because, I mean, I don't know. I think most people have theirs on aggressive. Because, I mean, compared to Twitch, YouTube is like on aggressive. YouTube is just so much better than Twitch's like lowest setting, I think. Even then. Because you can still skip the ads, so it's not like the worst thing in the world to get a YouTube ad. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it, bro. I need to sell some magma fish now because I don't really have a use for them. I have been using them actually to level up my gill splash gear because you can actually star it, but realistically I don't have a reason to anymore because I've got all the fishing speed I could ever want. Nice. Should be at 190. 191. Dang. Let's go. Alright, so we only need 9 more of those. That's our goal for today. We're going to get 9 more of those and get our hermit crab to at least level 99. Whichever one happens last. I appreciate it, Sirkin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should I go to school or play SkyBlock? It's grade 12. I'm basically graduated. I mean, I don't know, man. Skipping school is never really a good idea. Let's be real. You know? Very rarely is it a good idea. Like, I don't know. My senior year was pretty chill. Like, senior year, at least, like, I had half the schoolwork that I had every other year. So it was like, from middle school to high school, it was doubled. Like, I basically had double the work in high school that I had in middle school for the first 3 years. The first year was terrible. The second year was worse. The third year was like, okay.
calmed down a little bit, and then the last year was just like, all right, I got like 2 hours of school every day, and that's it. And that was so nice. I did not have much to do at all. But I'm gonna be real, it kind of made me lazy. Because that was COVID. That was COVID year, so on top of, it was like the worst timing. Because I had no schoolwork, so I finally had time to like hang out with my friends and stuff. And then we were all locked inside because COVID, so I'm just stuck playing Fortnite all day. It was like bad timing to have senior year, man. Wild, Fed. Wild. That's crazy, CIA. That's crazy, man. I mean, you know, naming yourself after the CIA, that is kind of ironic. But we do a little trolling. We do a little trolling. Yo, chill. Get him. Boom. How many? 192, 8 left. Yo, it's good, GG. How you doing, bro? Any new update from the 6-hour thing? No, it's just gonna be back-end maintenance for minions. Is the way they're wording it. 12th grade was, hold up, another scuttler. Oh wait, this one's mine. Took get there's still one right here. That works. Fair enough. But 12th grade was easy for me. I had one class I needed to pass, the other one didn't matter. Since I didn't plan on going to college and it was pre-COVID, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I was planning on going to college, but I kind of prayed about it and felt like God was telling me not to do it, so. And it's working out pretty good so far, I gotta say. The power of prayer, ladies and gentlemen. I just have physics. That's not bad at all. That is not bad. I think I had, like, I'm trying to remember. I had, like, financial education, which is really more of an extracurricular thing. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, bonus class, basically. And I had, I think I was taking piano lessons, so that counted. But that was, like, once a week. And I don't know, maybe I had music appreciation the rest of it, so I was like listening to Mozart and Beethoven and all that stuff, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I was basically just sitting down in headphones and listening to music the whole time, so I could vibe with that, even if it was classical. And then I think I had science still, which I think was biology. I had like some form of biology every time, so I think it might have been anatomy. I had anatomy one year, biology, botany, and marine biology. But I think it was biology because it was like I think it was like cells and powerhouse of the cell, you know, all that jazz. Pretty good at it, so I just study at home and go in for tests. Yeah, that's valid. I mean, if you don't need it, you know, they're like, when you go in for a job, they're gonna look at what your grades are, not like what your how many days you went into class, I guess. Probably. Do they have access to that information? I assume they don't have access to that information. So, but have a good one, Quag. Appreciate you, bro. Dropped out my senior year because of mental health, and doing any school now is really hard. That is fair enough. Fair enough. Schmack. But yeah, I was homeschooled, so it wasn't too bad. I will not lie. My brother definitely dealt some damage to my mental health for sure. Like, define instigator. That's, I mean, I guess every little brother is like that, but like, sheesh, bro. It wasn't as bad once we got to like high school, but like elementary, middle school, that kid, he knew what buttons to push. Let's just go with that. And I had one button to push on his face with my fist. I usually didn't aim for the face. It was usually the shoulder. Usually. Fishing 76. Goodness sakes, bro. Let him cook. I got the physics teacher team up with me yesterday because I was the only one on the team. She's the principal. Dang. Your principal is also a teacher. That's pretty lit. Getting E-Man 7 with 2 minutes bosses will be so bad. I mean, honestly, that's not terrible. I mean, as you go along, it'll get better, you know. So, if it's 2-minute bosses at the start, it'll be down way further by the time you get to the end of it. For sure. Just hated school, dreaded it with my math teacher hated me because I didn't do anything in his classes. I didn't need his credits. He thought he was able to fail me, but didn't know I already had them. Dang. That's wild. That is wild. Bro, some teachers be so petty for real, which teachers do get kind of underpaid and underappreciated, so like I see where they're coming from, but still, man. It's like does not give them the excuse to mistreat the students. Like, sheesh. Yo, it's good, Frost. How you doing, bro? But yeah, I was homeschooled, so I didn't have to deal with all that. Like, I went to public school for like elementary and first grade, or kindergarten and first grade. But yeah, my brother's a handful, so my mom was like, yeah, I'm not gonna force any teacher to deal with him. So she started homeschooling us, but she always wanted to homeschool. It's like, by the time he was old enough to go to school, it was like, we were in a good financial place, I guess, to do it as well, so it all worked out. It all worked out. Teachers have like half the year holidays. I mean, they get a lot of holidays, but like, there are a lot of teacher work days too, you know? Like, a lot of the days that you don't have to go to school, they're like planning out classes and all that jazz. Even in the summer. Like, they get a couple months off for summer, sure, but boom. It is a lot of work, and they do not get paid that much. But yo, what's good, Josh? How you doing, bro? How goes it? How goes it? Where I'm from, we use a version of the English school system. My principal was a priest and a teacher. Yo. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how we were. My dad was the principal. But, you know, we do Bible studies and stuff. This is the way. Do-do-do-doot. Let's see, what else do I have? Where are the mobs that give XP? Okay, we're at 94% on this pet. So if we can get this to 100, I don't know. I kind of don't want to get up early for maintenance tomorrow. I might just chill tomorrow, and then once maintenance is over, I don't know. I should stream during the maintenance. I don't know what I'll stream though. I'll stream something. Did I just drop? Ah, it's Charm. I thought it was Flash. That would have been cooler. Hot advanced math. Dang, respect. Yo, cows with the follow. Appreciate it, man. Yo, what's good, Ghost? How you doing today, man? At what point of progression does Greg come in? I'm having issues deciding when to buy one. I mean, really once you start doing master mode, I guess, is when you should start thinking about getting one. Master mode / F7. Like, I recommend getting one between term and hype. It's like term, Greg, hype. That should kind of be the order you go for stuff generally, I think. It's generally the best way to do it, I think. Started Kudra runs yesterday. Full Aurora set dropped. Half Terror, Crimson Helmet, and Fervor Chest was good run. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Get you a good start out. It's wild, Kent. We do stream mini games with viewers. Yeah, we might do some like disasters or something. That's usually what I do when maintenance is going on, so we'll probably do something like that. Disasters, dropper, maybe assassins, murder mystery type deal. Got a Wheel of Fate too. Dang, bro's getting coins for real. Let him cook. But I'm trying to drop some more scuttlers today. Because I still need 6. If we can get 6 more scuttlers, then we'll be chilling. And I'll probably go grab something to eat. For a little bit at least. I'm all good other than getting ratted for the 2nd time this year, bruh. Yeah, just never join a co-op, man. It's never gonna bounce back. It's always scummy. Especially if it's with somebody you don't know. Like, even, I've heard of people getting ratted by people they know IRL. Like, which is insane. That is just absolutely crazy. But, like, it's never worth joining a co-op. Straight up. Straight up, man. At least not as your main profile. If you're doing it as, like, a secondary profile, then you end up losing it. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but if it's your main profile and it's a co-op, it does not end well. When's next M7 stream? It depends on whether Cole gets elected or not. Or not Cole. Paul, I mean. If Paul ends up getting elected with all 3 perks, then I'll do some M7 streams. Ew, not that way. But if it ends up being Diaz or Diana somehow, then 07s. We'll be fishing still. That is the plan. Ding, schmack. Chill. Found a free will in my chest. Yo. Okay, so I had like a glitch that happens. So I've got like I've got a free will that I've had in the Rift for ages. And like, the NPC gave me 2 in the same year. It was very odd. I don't know why, but I got 2 from the NPC in the same year. So I made like a dupe report and, just, haven't used it. So, but I mean, that was like a month ago. So I might end up using it. Maybe I was mistaken and I like didn't claim the one from the year before that. But if I was able to make the guess for that current year, then I should have claimed it already. So it's like very odd. So I've just had that one saved in the Rift and haven't used it because I don't want to get in trouble. Doesn't he give you more if you get super close to the right one? Nah, he gives you more if you guess 4 times the right number or higher, which I did not. How did I not get bestiary on that? Are you trolling me? You see all this damage I just did that? How did I not get bestiary? Or is there one still alive somewhere? There is. I thought so. I thought so. Much better. Yes, I was gonna say. There's no shot. You guys 4x the NPC? No, I didn't. I guess like 13 or whatever it was for that year. So, I did not. Like, I went to the Rift one day, and then I went back like a couple days later, and it was the same Skyblock year. And I got, he gave me a free will both times. It was like very odd. It was very strange. I didn't know how that worked. I had to hunt him down, man. I need the bestiary. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. But maintenance is supposed to be about 6 hours. I suspect it will not take that long, honestly. I suspect it'll be much shorter than that, but either way. It starts at 6 a.m. I'm not getting up that early. But if I'm up at like 9 or 10 and it's still happening, I'll stream. Probably. But hopefully it'll be done before then. Did you have like 240 mil left over after buying one of every dragon set and AOTS or AOTDs? Got you. Should I throw the money at my goal is 15 mil per hour at my level? What do you suggest? Got 240 mil still. I mean, if you're gonna keep going with farming, I'd just save it until, you know, you get the levels for Fermento, and then, you know, buy Fermento gear and maybe get a better vacuum and a hedgehog and slug pet. Like, those will help a lot. And of course, like, invest a lot of money into your melon dicer. Like, try and get your melon dicer leveled as much as you can So that'll help out quite a bit. For sure. And also Pest Hunter gear helps make a lot of money too. So make sure to get like the Pest Hunter gear. Which Pest Vest and the rest of it is from like the Pest Hunter NPC in the garden. So, have any tips on how to get a Greg? I mean, it's the same thing as Hype, man. You just got to do your best money method. It's not really any secret to it. It's just grind money until you can afford it. Pretty much. Be done before my class ends then. Nice, nice. But yeah, I think I mean, it should be done by 12 for me. But I'll start streaming before then. If it's not done by the time I wake up, I'll stream it. We'll do a little bit of mini games before it opens back up. And once it opens back up, we'll do some fishing. And Hoppity. I gotta grab all the Hoppity eggs when that happens. Magma Lord worth without flying fish? I would say so, yeah. I mean, it's still better sea creature chance than thunder. Just maybe not like God roll Magma Lord, you know. Don't have to worry about spending a ton of money on attributes, but it's definitely worth it compared to thunder. Boom. Survival is so fun. Yeah, but I mean, what's the point of starting a survival world for like an hour and then not playing it again until the next Skywalk maintenance in 3 months? You know? Porque. Drop me a book. I want it. He's taking forever to die, goodness sakes. He dropped me a book, yay. I did get a book. Very pog. Alright, where are we going here? This direction. I see. Aha. Double hook chance. Smile. Very cool. Play Undertale. I already streamed Undertale. There are VODs on the channel if you want to see them. But I have streamed Undertale. That has happened. I did also play... What did I play? Hollow Knight, but that one's not on YouTube. Those VODs might be gone now on Twitch. Because doesn't Twitch only keep VODs for like 30 days now? I don't remember. I have not played Ultra Kill. I don't know what that is. Yo, Hermit Crab level 99, GG. W. Yo, GG. Nice, Celeste, let's go. Diamond Goldfish. Beautiful. All routes? Nah, I just did the main story. Or the first story, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. I played... What was it? I think Was it passive? I can't remember. I think I killed 1 or 2 things. But I was mostly passive. Play RLCraft and suffer for like an hour till you get a good spawn. Crazy. Alright, well, it's been like a while since we caught a rag. What's going on here, fellas? How many people do we have? We are down a couple people. So that is valid. But we need the Ragnaroks. Those scuttlers, they are in fact scuttlers. Yay. Oh my goodness, I can't tell where I am. I try to stay close to the edge of the circle so I can tell when the thing disappears. You know? Once the smoke vanishes, that means the spot is gone. Are they fighting something over here? Ah, it's thunder. It's all good. What's other pet suggestions? So you want a hedgehog and a slug pet. So the slug pet you use while you're farming, and the hedgehog you swap to when you kill the pests. And that's the best way to make money from farming. While farming melons, you know, you farm melons to spawn pests. Once the pests spawn, you use hedgehog pet with a vacuum to beat them up. pretty much. Boom. Smack. But again, boys, if y'all enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like. If you're on YouTube, and hit that sub button. We're on our way to 24,000 subscribers. Hi. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow, smile. And maybe you'll give me the RNG to drop a vial. That would be epic. Actually, it would be mythic, but you know. Cook the mans. Stop lying, melons make no money. Melons are literally the best crop. What do you mean? Melons are literally the best crop to farm. Legend version or epic? Always legendary on both of them. Which, I mean, there's only legendary hedgehog, but for slug, you want legendary too. You got crimson armor set up on your sky crypt? Yeah, it's in my wardrobe. It's the farthest right on the first page. Doot, fragment moment. We'll take it. Doot. Schmack. All right. Well, there's that guy down. Who's next? No, they're not. They literally are, man. They literally are. I don't know how else to tell you this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. NPC, yes, yeah, I mean. It depends on, like, bizarre prices, I guess. We're getting really picky about it, but, like, consistently, melons is always the best to invest in. Doot. Doot. Any wazers. And even then, with like every single test I've ever done selling to Bazaar, melons is always on top. So like, what are we saying makes more? What crop are we saying makes more? So we're just doing farming until Fermento Gear. I mean, you really want to farm after Fermento Gear too, because that's when you start making actually good money. But once you get to Fermento Gear, you start investing your money into other setups instead of just the farming. Lagging so much, can't even farm? Dang, that is really bad. That is very yikes lag. And of course it disappears 30 seconds after we get here. They need to make hotspots have like to where you can catch 1,000 fish in them before they disappear instead of being like a time limit. That'd be so much nicer. Then grind coins for other stuff, yeah. Pretty much. Boom. Doot. Like, I mean, melons can make more if you're RNG carried and drop like the roots every other drop, but like generally that's not gonna be better. Farming is more consistent than dungeons and mining. I mean, it's not more consistent than mining for sure. Like, mining consistently makes more money. It's just the money that is required to invest in mining. You need like billion coin setup to start making good money per hour from mining. So it's like a lot easier to get into farming early on. And then you invest the money you make from farming into mining and then start making good money consistently from mining. This is the way. No drops, feels bad. Run it back. There's good axe. How you doing, bro? Yep, British 2B just drops in. Been hanging out with Tom, man. Can you tell? How you doing, Will? What's good, bro? Boom. I don't do PVs on stream, Maxwell, but if you join the Discord, there's a link in the description, or you can do exclamation Discord in the chat, and myself or somebody else can review it after stream or during stream. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to get as much SkyBlock XP as I can right now. But yeah, whenever we're done, I got you. Do. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Why are you trying to talk about farming? You only got 7K. Wait, brother. Have you seen my crop milestones? Have you seen my crop milestones? I am telling you from experience, Melon made me the most money. Do you have a guide on how the prestige system works on Kudra armors? I made a video talking about like Infernal versus Fiery. Like when the update first came out, I upgraded my gear to Infernal. So that's like the closest thing to it though. But what rank are you now? I am currently 170th. So could be worse. Could be worse. Do. Schmack. What is Hermit Crab? It got added with the Bayou update, so it's kind of a newer pet, which is why I don't have it at level 100. But we're working on it. How many is that? 198. Only 2 more of these. That is the goal. If we can get 2 more of those, we chillin'. What mod makes the people invisible when fishing? That is Badline clients like hide players near bobbers. So all my mods are in Badline. But how do I get it? It is from the Junker Joel shop on the Bayou. I managed to get a diamond trophy fish before Kayla. Yo, how upset was she? I imagine that did not go well. Terminator is still good. Terminator is still the best range damage in the game. Still best weapon for M7 and Kudra and all that jazz. So it was funny. I bet she didn't think so. I bet she did not agree. Yo, Scuttler. Cook him. Cook this man's. There we go. Alright, so now we should just need 1 more. Very cool. Your collections are bad, not a single at a bill. Alright, buddy. Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you just gonna tell us what crop makes more money? Supposedly. Did it get a nerf? Nah, Term's never gotten a nerf. Just, we've never gotten an update that, like, makes another weapon better still. Still, to this day. Has not happened. Curious if it ever will. I wonder if, like, T5 E-Man's gonna add, like, a Determinator. Make the, maybe that's what if they do a mayor elections thing and I get elected, that's what we'll do. We'll make an upgrade to the Terminator. It's called the Determinator. Goes crazy. Coco always makes more money. Cactus does too. I literally did both of those, and they did not make more money per hour for me. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. And like, my tools were pretty maxed. Not make more. Depends on current NPC price. I mean, I did Cactus like this year, and Coco I did a while ago. But still, even then, I did Coco around the same time. I think that was still after like the price changes though. Or depends on current bazaar prices. I mean, has there been any updates that add stuff for Coco? Or like Cactus? I don't think so. So like changes shouldn't be too much. What do people even buy Cactus for, you know? Like, you buy Cactus for... I guess everybody needs their composter upgrades. So that's one thing. And visitors, but... Man. Coco used to, not anymore. They made a lot more when the book was pricey, yeah. Whenever farming update comes out, like, Coco starts making money, but when there's not been a recent farming update, Coco's not very good usually. Cactus doesn't sell, yeah, see, that's the problem. That is the predicament right there. Schmack. So in theory, it could make more money. soul. But that is the predicament. Level you gotta be to do lava fishing? Fishing 27. And usually you want to have a hype. Generally. Generally, hype is the GOAT in most scenarios. Like, you can do it with Yeti Sword or Midas Staff, I suppose. But Cactus Armor, yeah, people need Cactus Armor, real. Coco's still better. I don't know. I guess prices may have changed since I did it, because Coco was like the second one that I ever did. Like, I did Pumpkin and then Coco. And then, I can't remember. It was a while till I did Melons, though. But when I was doing it, Melons made bank. Can you still get an extremely difficult object? I don't think so. I think that event's over now. I think yesterday was the last day. Spirit Scepter's good too. I mean, early on, but like once you get to the point where you want to be fighting Thunders and Jobuses, you need a hype for sure. So, like by 36, at least you need a hype. I recommend getting a hype as early as you can, but you gotta have one by 36 for sure. But what's good, Ganta? Of everything, what do you do with the rest of your coins? I still need Artifact of Control. So once I get that, I'm gonna be chilling. And I need Dark Claymore, but I'm trying to drop that, so I'm not really planning on buying it. You know how that goes. If you're below fishing 27, that's one of the best for leveling up in money. Yeah. Spirit Scepter is good before, you know, before lava fishing for sure. And a little bit into lava fishing, but generally, once you get into it, you want to have a hype for the most part. Yo. Fiery Scuttler, level 13, dude. Let's go. 200 kills. And we are 404th in the world in this right now. But that is halfway to max. We dropped 2 Scuttler shells so far, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we still got quite a ways to go with that one. I'm guessing we'll max that one after Ragnarok, but we'll see. We shall see. That is the max. Very poggers. Very poggers. All right, let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What else we got? I don't know. Do we cut it after that? How good's my hermit crab doing? I'm kind of hungry. I do need to go eat. All right, 8.6% on the crab. So we've done about half so far. About halfway. It's been 2.5 hours. If I go for max on this, it's another 2.5 hours of fishing. I don't know, chat. Decisions. Double subs in 8 months? Have we really? Has it on? I guess so. That is kind of crazy to think about. That is kind of crazy. Do. Might is the best pest right now? That's kind of wild, too. That's kind of wild. How do you force yourself to do farming if it's intense pain? I usually binge a show or like a movie series while I'm doing it. But our fishing setup's pretty solid now, I'd say. We get max fishing speed with whale bait. We get full sea creature chance, 11 double hook chance. Outside of hotspots and inside hotspots, it's even more. You know, because we got the tiki mask, and then if it's a double hook hotspot, it's up to 4 more. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, we could get another 2 from the attributes, but I'm not investing in that. I don't think it's worth it. Which I do also have the Titan line on there for gore. Titan line is goated. Speaking of what you said about Daredevil being good, so I watched it. Thanks, it was very good. Let's go. Yeah, Daredevil is very good. Which actually, I need to watch. I don't know if the season finale's out now, or this. Maybe there's one more week left. But anyways, I think we're gonna call it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Did 2.5 hours fishing. I can only handle so much fishing. I'm gonna be real. I can only handle so much. Plus, we don't even have a full party, man. That's crazy. We're down to 3. So I think I'm gonna go eat. I am gonna buy a booster cookie before we go though, because I'm about to run out of bits to earn. So let's grab these. How much is Artifact of Control, by the way? Let's just see how much this is real quick before we skedaddle. Because this is what we're saving up for right now. 4.5 billion coins. We are not even halfway there, so we got a little ways to go with that. If I sell my stuff on Bazaar, you know, that's another 700 mil, which would come in clutch. That is a crazy amount of silver magmafish. Like, goodness sakes. I'm going to hold on to those for now, but I might end up selling those. We'll sell the Singe Powder. And I need this Scuddler Shell to sell. Would be epic. But anywho. Hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. I will be back tomorrow. If it is maintenance when I get on, then we'll do some mini games with viewers. And if it's not, then we'll do some fishing. But either way, after maintenance is over, we'll come back and do some fishing is the plan. But anyways, I'll see y'all on the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.